Hi! Welcome back to my hardcore world in Minecraft. I've actually made quite a bit of progress, as you guys can probably already tell, since the last episode I created. A lot of this was actually done. I would argue a majority of this was done while I was in the middle of a live stream on Minecraft. So, let me explain all of what I've done during a live stream. And the reason why I didn't show all this inside of a singular episode is because it was basically a good grind session of setting up all sorts of different farms and machinery, technology, and all that to get this sort of thing set up over here. And also, we got a secondary cat, and I forgot that I had the data pack where we can collect heads. So yeah, we have a fish head, specifically salmon, and a villager head. So that's nice. But anyways, what we were able to do on that live stream is we took down this iron farm, or was supposed to be an iron farm. I might change up what I'm doing for this starter base here. It may no longer be a lighthouse, but I don't know what I'm thinking of it just yet. You know, I'm more focused on getting myself set up versus actually worrying about a starter base, but also at the same time, I probably should get a starter base. I'll keep thinking on it. I have ideas, but I don't have one that's set in stone quite yet. Over here, we have my villager breeder, which already has a singular adult waiting in there, which is very nice. I'll go ahead and show you guys the entire workings and mechanics within it to the best of my ability. And I really gotta replant some of these crops in here. I gotta just change it all to carrots. Whatever, it's fine. Anyways, though, so we get 2 villagers in here. And then these trapdoors block the villagers from going in and out. But the only ones that can go in and out are baby villagers. So whenever these villagers breed, a baby villager will go and try to jump on the bed or sleep in the bed or whatever. It will fall down there. And then as a baby, it'll be in this area right here, where then it can wait to be grown up. And then we get to use this trapdoor to replenish the minecarts in this dispenser and press that button whenever we want to send the villager on our way, usually over to the villager trading hall. Now, another thing about how this all works anyways is we actually have 2 composters, which is, of course, the workstation for these villagers. And right below me, right in this area, we have a water source, and across from you, another water source over there. That way, all this farmland can get just harvested and have all the soil really nice and hydrated and whatnot. Now, normally what you're supposed to do, though, is all of this farm is supposed to be carrots, but my villagers decided to do otherwise. I gave them so many different crops worth of just straight up carrots, and they decided to plant a wide variety of everything. So whatever, you know what, it is what it is. So that is how the farm pretty much works. The entire AI, how it usually works, is it's just like, oh yeah, we gotta make one of the babies so that way it can fill up with this bed here. And then, of course, the bed never gets filled, so that way they're stuck in an infinite loop of producing another baby. So that's kind of how it all works. I'm not going to get too into the technical side of this, but I do want to explain at least the basics, so that way all of you guys can understand. Now, back here, we actually have an iron farm. I had to spawn-proof this, so that way the iron golem can't spawn anywhere else but inside this farm directly. So if anyone's wondering why I have a giant square of just, I don't know what to call it, but I right-clicked with the shovel. I, took out the grass, a path? Is that what it's called, a path? But yeah, I turned all the dirt here into this path, so that way the iron golem has no choice but to spawn in here. But essentially how this is going to work is we have a zombie. You can kind of see it if we just quickly peek down there. You have a zombie down there in a boat, and then we have 3 villagers in there as well that are stuck, and those 3 villagers basically create their own quote-unquote village. And then once those villagers are scared, they spawn in a iron golem. Iron golem goes slowly but surely into this lava source. And inside that area, they die. And then I get all my iron and poppies, which is going to be nice for, I guess, some red dye. We'll go ahead and take a little bit of that iron. Honestly, the iron farm is very simple. This was made by ENX04. That's who I got it from on YouTube. I just highly recommend checking them out. They've had a lot of farms I've gotten a lot of help from. This right here, this villager breeder setup, I believe is from Blaze Dude. So, highly recommend Blaze Dude as well. Now, over here, this is kind of like both my own design and stuff that other people recommend for villager trading halls. It's about as basic as it can possibly get. But essentially, we send the villagers straight into one of their little chambers, and then we can trade with them like so. This one has efficiency 5. and I stopped there because, I mean, efficiency 5 is very good. We're going to go ahead and keep that. I should re-roll this cleric because I don't really need a cleric, nor do I really want a cleric, so we're probably going to get rid of him today. And we also have, ooh, an Unbreaking 2 Diamond Axe, which I already have. Yikes, everything else kind of sucks, though. But I can also sell my iron, so I guess it's a win nonetheless. I can sell you sticks, right? Yes, I can. Alright, so yeah, all we really do is we send the villagers down here, then we just put them into a chamber, and then once they're in a chamber, we give them a job, and after we give them a job, they kind of just trade with me for the rest of their life. You know, it's quite simple. Alright, let's go ahead and get one more villager. This is already all linked up anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. But what we're going to probably end up doing next, now that I've gotten all these farms set up, is I'm probably going to work on getting a tree farm. But the issue with the tree farm is I also need bone meal. And to get better amounts of bone meal and farming bone meal, we're going to have to get stuff to do with moss blocks and lush caves, and also gonna have to get ourselves something to do with slime and all that. Oh man, it is quite a mess, unfortunately. We're gonna go ahead and take that out. We leave them in the minecart, that way it's just easier to transport them in and out of a curing station whenever we make a curing station. Speaking of which, I actually need to expand this trading hall area. It's very wide, but not very, like, long, if that makes any sense. So, gotta definitely dig up some more of this dirt, expand it a little bit more this way, and then I think we should be fine, because then I guess if necessary, we'll just make a second floor. But yeah, this is pretty good. Oh wait, I actually need to put a block above you, don't I? I do indeed. Okay, we're gonna go like that, and then this. Perfect. Alright. Now we just need to get you a working station, which I know exactly what I want you to do for me. Oh, I do have a good chunk of dirt, actually. My inventory is still a mess, of course. Oh yeah, I have these heads as well. Don't ask. Alright, let's see. So, with all this dirt, what I'm going to do is just kind of slightly expand upon this, because I both like how large it already is, but it's just not big enough for me to be satisfied, because I'm pretty sure it would go 1, 2, 3 like this, and then another 3 here. So we'd have a chamber here, which means that this would be 4 chambers, and this would be 1, 2, 3 chambers. So that's already a lot better, because that means we have 7 chambers in a singular line. But of course, we might want to expand even on that a bit more too. We'll see. We'll see. It all comes down to how I am feeling, I guess. Let's quickly take that out. We need to go and create another bookshelf, so that way we can get a second lectern. Because I do want to get mending, so we're probably going to make this guy a librarian and force him to trade me mending or something like that. I don't know. That's kind of what I want currently. But yeah, so the idea is we're going to get mending real quick. Maybe try to get better tools from the toolsmith, because right now we do have a pickaxe, but it's efficiency 1. We don't have silk touch, we don't have fortune, we don't have any other thing of that sort, and I feel like that would be a very nice thing to have. Also, speaking of which, I never made myself an iron block yet, and the reason why I want to do that is so that way we can create an anvil at some point, which we need 2 more of the iron blocks, which I kind of forgot. Alright, now we can make the anvil, and the only reason why I even wanted this is because now we can actually do some enchanting, repairs, whatever we need to do in this area. That's another reason why I even got my bed over here, is because, I don't know, I like to sleep very frequently whenever I'm very busy interacting with these villagers, because I just don't have an actual building surrounding these guys yet. I will at some point, but not quite yet. Now, one of the things I want to tell you guys is that this is in 1.20 now. But because of 1.20, I don't have all my mods up to date, and of course I also decided to turn off the shaders, because I'll be honest, shaders are not ideal for recording or for gameplay, but I probably will still turn shaders on whenever I'm doing a time-lapse maybe, or taking screenshots for thumbnails. I'm not entirely sure. I like to have the shaders, but it's more so for looks rather than actual gameplay. I mean, right now I'm running at a very, very good frame, so I'm pretty happy with where I'm currently at. Alright, so now we need to go ahead and make this lectern, but we need some planks for that. This is why I desperately need a tree farm, so that way I don't run out. And that's another reason why we have a lot of chests there, is because whenever we need to level up our villagers and their trade and whatnot, we need to make sure that we have a lot of chests, so that way we can actually put some stuff in there whenever we need. Alright, so now that we have enough of the wooden planks, what we can do is just quickly go like this to make a bookshelf, and then with that bookshelf, we need to figure out how to make a lectern, which I know that is slabs. Hold on, we're just going to throw it on the floor. Okay, so yeah, it is 4 slabs. Alright, can I do that? Do I have... I should have slabs, actually. Alright, this is perfect. So then what we do is we go... I think I'm forgetting how to do it, but that's how it is? Yeah, okay, I remembered. Alright, so we have at least a singular lectern. Alright, you choose that job now, please. Please. While you're choosing that job, I'm gonna go pick this up. Why? You literally don't have any other choice but to take this job. You know, if you don't want the job, I'll give it to somebody else then. You can just be stuck there. You know what? Whatever, man. You know what? I'm tired of you. We're just gonna place that there randomly for now. Hold on. Alright, give me something good. And just like that, they pick the job, and we can get a bookshelf. I mean, it's nice, but not what I particularly want right now. Because who needs the enchant whenever you can just re-roll this into what you want? Like, plot 4. That's decent again, but not what I really want. I don't know. I think for me to reset this guy, I either have to send him off and then send him back, or they just gotta go. Which, hopefully, I don't have to make them disappear of sorts. Okay, so I'm going to re-roll off this plot 4, although I don't want to. And the reason why is because we're going to go for something that is going to be insanely useful, like Mending, for example, or Fortune, or Silk Touch. Thorns is also pretty good, but I'm going to be stuck here for a little while, I'm pretty sure, at the very least. It's going to be unfortunate, but that's kind of what I got to do. At some point, though, I would like to get this villager with the Fletcher and all that. I would like the Fletcher to be good at giving me some nice different types of arrows. Power 4. Ooh, that is going to be a tough one to get rid of, but we got to do it. For the sake of just having the right thing. Efficiency 5. Wait a second. Why? Why are you both giving me efficiency 5? How could you do this to me? Well, alright, time to get rid of that lectern and go again. Hello there, Riptide 2. Alright, that is depressing. I don't have all the mods that I once had for this hardcore playthrough. I'll go ahead and show you guys all those mods here in a bit, but not right away. We're just going to quickly finish up doing the rerolls, then I can show you guys that. Fire Plot 3, why? Also, I wanted to say that the other cat that I found over there, it was actually the same spot that I got the first cat originally, which is hilarious. I don't know how the cats keep getting stuck there. I went into the ocean, chopped off some salmon head, which is why I have some salmon head over there. And then, yeah, then I managed to get another cat using the raw salmon. And it was like, I got it to be my friend in like 2 raw fishes, which is insane. So I'm pretty happy about that. I sometimes hate trapdoors. What we are going to be doing is... Oh yeah, and there's another thing too, which is I decided to not wear a shield anymore. Because I kind of just feel like I like to have other things in my offhand. And the reason why I stopped trading for a moment is because we're going to go get some iron from my iron farm, and then quickly trade for some emeralds. Eventually I have to make a raid farm. I don't know where I'm going to put it. It could be next to my villager trading hall or something like that. Not entirely sure at the moment. I also nearly died like 3 different times whenever I was doing the live stream, which was insane. I don't know how I'm still alive. And also for a period of time, you know, we got this about watering trader head, right? Let's just say that he found a way to be right here. This is where the Wandering Trader was at one point. It was very interesting. Now, we just want to go and create another one of these tables here. So, how I'm going to do that is... Let's go ahead and put some of my... Actually, let's put my poppies away. We'll take the planks. We go 4 planks like this, and then 2 iron on top to create a smithing table. And then what we're going to do next is put the sticks in here for now. Grab that smithing table, and you know what? You're gonna have to come with me, good sir. I still have a full inventory. This is a mess. Oh dear. Alright, well, you gotta find a way. There we are. Okay. Now, I've never seen the minecart go completely dark like that. That is interesting. Alright. Okay, so this is where things get a little messy, because we have to kind of send you back for right now. Okay, now that you're on that, we're gonna go ahead and break a piece of track, I don't know, like right here. And then put the cobble here, and then we should be good. Alright, let's push you over. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I'm thinking that I might be able to reset your job. Just quit the job, please. All right, you know what? I think we locked you in. I think that was your problem. I really wonder what happened. That's really interesting. But you know what? We have something new in our collection now. We have this cleric villager head now. That's cool. Very, I wonder what happened. Very interesting. Okay. Let's go put that away with the rest of our collectibles, which apparently is going to be all the mob heads. That is a data pack from Vanilla Tweaks, if you guys are curious about that. I had people asking about that a little bit in my live stream, so there you guys have it. Now we need to rest. Let me rest. What do you mean? That's basically nighttime. Let me in. Okay, fair enough then, I guess. So once this goes all the way down here, it goes right in here, and then we can get a new villager, place down the smithing table, and call it good. We're gonna go ahead and put my efficiency 5 book at the bottom left of that to clear up a little bit more inventory space. Finally allow myself to sleep, and then we can move forward. I love this playthrough already so far because I just feel like it's been both a awesome challenge and something that actually gave me some form of difficulty. And it's been honestly such a fun time. Okay, we need... Oh, alright. Well, there's only 2 children in there. Well, you know what that means. It means we either let them grow or we work on something. We'll just let them grow for now. It's fine. So in the meantime, what we're going to do... Oh, actually, you know what else we can do? We can look for the cherry trees while we're going to explore. We're just going to go ahead and place this here to let me know that I need to do something here with this. Actually, that's probably not a great idea because a mob could maybe spawn on it. I'm not entirely sure. I have torches. Let's light this place up first. Let's see. We're going to go like this. On every one of these fence posts, we're going to go ahead and place a torch. I know that this is super inefficient for my resources right now. However, I do not really care at the moment because it's kind of important that I do this because I can't have mini HUD right now since the mini HUD hasn't updated. There's a couple things like mini HUD that haven't updated to 1.20 yet. Another one of those examples is Lightmatica, which is why I'm not really doing my starter base yet and why I don't plan on it quite yet either. So yeah, it's going to have to take a bit before I actually decide to get started on a starter base, but it is coming eventually. I'll definitely get to it, but only after I can see that Lightmatica is updated because I need creative mode so that way I can use my brain to plan out my entire build process and whatnot before I decide to actually move the build into a survival. Shouldn't be bad though. Shouldn't be too difficult either. Alright. I mean, hey, I'm just happy that we have 2 children in there right now. And then we can just use them later. So we're going to keep this brewing stand. We're going to go put it... Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to put the brewing stand also in the villager trading hall area. This place might unironically become one of my starter bases. If not, it already is, you know? Who knows at this point? But we don't even have any of the stuff we need to actually make use of the portal... Not the portal, the brewing stand yet. We do have another portal. It's just over there. So what I'm going to do, last thing before I set out on a journey, is I'm going to go ahead and take these heads, put them with the rest of my collection, because I feel like I just don't need these anymore. At least not over here. And we're going to go ahead and move them over to this collectible chest over here. And then once we're done with that, we'll go out and search for lush caves, which should be almost guaranteed in specific biomes. But that is a little bit of a mess within itself. We already have a very solid collection here. What? Okay. Now the thing is I don't know if passive mobs are also part of that, which would be kind of sad if I would have to like hurt peaceful animals per se. But let's go ahead and go over my mod list real fast. It shouldn't take too long. I'll only cover the ones that actually change the game. But most of them are going to be performance enhancers. But other than that, we still have Zoomify so that way I can zoom in and out. We have the Shulker box tooltip, which means that we can hover over a shulker box and it will show me what's inside the shulker box without me having to place it and look into it. We have presence footsteps. It just kind of changes the way that the footsteps sound. I'm still messing around with this to see if I like it. I've decided that I do like not enough animations. This is very fun for me. I'm really liking it. We also have the Make Bubbles Pop mod. Again, it's just the bubbles going to the surface and then popping. Then we also have Falling Leaves, which kind of just give every tree or the leaf block a falling leaf effect. Eating animation so that way I can eat. We have Coalesce Leaves, which is different from my other leaf culling mod that I was having before. That's the only reason why I bring it up, because the other one hasn't updated to 1.20 yet, I guess. Then we have better F3. We have a better mount HUD, so that way the HUD is better whenever I'm on a mount. We have Apple Skin to let me know more about food, and 3D skin layers. 3D skin layers is a little bit hard to show you on my skin, but basically if I press E and I look at the side of my character, you can actually see my ear a lot better because it like turns it into an actual pixel on my head instead of like a floating pixel of sorts, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that is all the mods that I currently have, really, and it is mostly still vanilla, and I'm very fond of that. So now, before we even decide to set out on a long journey to go and hunt down some stuff, we need to do a little bit of preparation so that way I don't absolutely lose my mind. And so for us to do that, we're going to have to take some building blocks, which is probably going to be this dirt. We need to take other things that might actually help us as well. So anything in my inventory that will not help me, we got to yeet into this wonderful chest of goodies here. And then we got to go and chop down a tree or two real fast, so that way we can have some wood at the very least when we're out in the world trying to find some cherry trees, or trying to find a lush cave, so that way I can finally get some moss to get started on a bone meal farm at some point. But before I even do that, I need to make sure that we save the coordinates here, or I will most likely get lost somewhere in the distance, and that is no good. I do not have a bed on me, which I should 100% get before I decide to actually set out. Alright, where's my bed at? Do I even have a bed in here? Alright, shears then real fast. We'll take the wool, and then we'll just go and shear some of my sheep real fast, and then we should be good. Oh, another thing as well is I changed up my resource pack slightly. It's very similar to what it once was, but we just have better grass because honestly I really like the look of it still. I'm kind of messing around with it, but I like it more still. It's growing on me significantly at the moment. We have the dark mode, and we also have the eating animation still, and that is really about it. I had to remove the leaf resource pack because it is also not updated to 1.20, so we're gonna have to wait on that one a bit as well. But I do like the fluffier trees. Next time, we're not gonna update to the next update until we see that we actually have all of the other mods updated that we like to use. That's just gonna make it 10 times better for us. Alright, time to shear some sheep real quick. Give me your wool. Give me your wool. I don't want to go in there. Nice. Alright, cool. Bed. And just like that, we finally got ourselves a bed. And now I believe that we are ready for my wonderful journey. I'm both excited and concerned about this, because I don't know if it's going to go good or if it isn't. And I'm debating on whether or not I actually want to bring a chest with my boat, because maybe I'll find something good, but then that means I also have to worry about finding my boat again if I get lost. I don't know. I don't really care either. So instead, we're just going to set out and point ourselves in this specific direction over here, which is facing west. So let's go ahead and see what happens whenever we continue going down a westward path. Oh, there's kelp down here. I don't think I actually have any kelp. And oh, there's a abandoned... Okay, give me that. Give me... Hold on. Let me just, Oh, I don't want to drown! Oh, please! Oh! And then, yeah, I didn't know that there was, an abandoned boat, or a shipwreck, I mean, right here. Oh, cool, there's a door right here. I didn't even know that either. Okay, let me in. Shouldn't there be, like, one more chest down here somewhere? There has to be, right? We'll figure it out. Like, somewhere over there, maybe? I feel like I'm just chopping random wood right now. Is there not another one over here at all? Am I losing it? I think I'm losing it, guys. Oh, dear. There's one back there. So wouldn't there be one right over here somewhere? You know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. We got a little bit of kelp up there, too. Let's just go. Let's go pick up my stuff and get out of here. Back to the journey. Westward. We're going to be looking for a high humidity biome, by the way. Because if we find a biome that has high humidity, if we dig deep into the world in that specific biome, we have a good chance of finding ourselves the lush caves. And also, we see something underwater over here as well, once again. And this is not a sea temple, so we should be good to loot this. Alright, let me just, one of them has a trident. I am terrified. Okay. Alright, never mind. Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh, that is a lot. Hold on. Get off of me for a sec. Oh, dear. You know what? I have a better idea. We do the speedrun strat. Ow. Ow. Alright, now we quickly check the other chest. I think there was one more down here, right? Or is that it? No, not like this. Dodge and weave, come on. Ow! I'm dead. I'm so dead. This is where I die. This is where the hardcore series ends. Food, 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 food. Oh, come on. No! This is not the end. We will do another run of hardcore. I probably won't be making another one of these episodes for a little bit, because I'm probably going to try and catch up to where we left off, because I did lose. And I lost fair and square. To a drowned with a trident of all things, and I thought that wasn't going to happen. You know what? Next time, we're going to focus up a little bit more and a lot harder on armor that I'm wearing. You know, like protection 5 type of stuff, or even projectile protection, because that trident absolutely rocked my entire world. Hardcore, this time we're going to call this one Attempt Numero Dos. You know, it's just going to slowly eat away at me, that the way that I died is to a drowned with a trident. I've survived things that are way more dangerous and way more terrifying than that. And we have a jungle biome, right? Is that what this is? What biome is this? I found it. It is a taiga. I can't believe I died, man. It's just gonna keep eating at me alive. I don't know. Don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. All I feel is pain, and all I know is pain. But you know what? Such is the life of attempting to do hardcore playthroughs. But nonetheless, I have fun doing this. And I hope that you guys have fun watching this. The only time that I will ever be done with a hardcore series is if I at least do like 1 or 2 mega bases. And then if I die, then I won't do another hardcore series for a little while, probably. But I didn't even get to a mega base, so you know what? We have not yet gotten to the point where I can say that we are done. Not even close. I am disappointed in myself, though. Before I do anything else, I am going to try and get a general idea of my current surroundings. I kind of like this area. This is a very scenic area at the very least. Oh, you know what? I nearly forgot that we need to get some sheep kills. So that way we can actually sleep at night and not die on the first night or something weird. I don't know. Should I go for a sword or an axe? We'll just go axe for right now. Yeah! Yeah! Come here! Yeah! I need to get 2 more pieces of wool. You, come here! Oh, wow. 1 hit for that. It was a crit, though. Oh, man. I just realized I'm going to have to wrangle myself some animals together again in an animal pen. That one was the least amount of fun I had in the last hardcore run. There's actually, like, 0 sheep anywhere, and I'm getting kind of concerned. And then I guess when we get down here, we could quickly mine that stone to my side over there, and then maybe we can get ourselves some early stone tools real quick. As long as there's nothing creepy in here. There's nothing creepy in here. We're good. So, right away, we go into getting ourselves a pickaxe, so that way we can mine away at this. Don't know how much of this I'm going to try and get, but we definitely want a few of it. I can't believe that I have to start all the way over, all because of a dumb drown. You know what? That's it. I'm making a drown farm, and I'm going to get all the tridents, and then everything in my path will get annihilated by tridents, just for that extra sentimental value of me having to perish. Like, I'm going to turn this loss into a win by letting it give me motivation to make a actual wonderful trident farm and then killing everything with the trident. It'll be beautiful. We're going to do this for now, except for I kind of need some of this to create some more sticks. So we're going to go like that, and then right back in here, we put that back over there, and then we do this. That is kind of a mess. What am I doing? Bam, bam. Perfect. We got ourselves a stone pick now, and then we want to go for this and go for a stone axe. Beautiful. Excellent, even. Alright, now we can throw away the rest of these items in here, you know, I'm just gonna throw them into this cave, you know, maybe a zombie will want it or something, I don't know. I really hope that a zombie doesn't pick it up, though, because can you imagine I'm over here smelting away at my charcoal, and then all of a sudden a zombie rolls up with a wooden axe and starts messing me up? Dripstone. Okay, that is actually very nice. The only reason why I wanted that is because with dripstone, what we can do is we can make infinite lava sources like that. That is very nice. Just like that, we got ourselves a good amount of food and a little bit of security and safety for the night. Now the issue is, of course, we still haven't found a sheep. At least another one. That's the problem I have with these giant forest areas like this, for example. I despise how they protect things in it. Like, you could just be wandering around, and next thing you know, you have... What in the world? Yeah, no, I'm not going down there. No, thank you. We're looking for either a... We found it. We found it. Okay, we need to get a screenshot of all the... Some of it's on fire, though. Interesting. I'm tree climbing like a boss. Whoop! The creeper is really trying to hunt us down. Okay, well, this is a very bad situation. I've gotten myself into a predicament of sorts, I would say. Hello there, creeper. Please don't find a way up. I don't think that you will, but please don't. Oh, that's not great. Stay down there, please. Well, now that we got a general idea of our surroundings and also have made a new friend, we can make our way over there, which is going to be heading in a northward direction mostly. All right. Well, let's turn back down my render, and then I guess we're just going to make a run for it. What was the normal rendering? Wasn't it 12? Isn't it supposed to be 12? I think it is. Okay. I don't think we see really anything over here but a sheep. Okay. This is probably one of the more dangerous things I've decided to do. Literally just because I'm trying to drop this sheep and then run for my life. Alright, we're gonna sleep on a tree tonight. I believe we are in a roughly safe area. We will finally allow myself the beautiful beauty rest that I oh so desire. Good night, everybody. Oh, the daylight. Ah, how pretty it is. How I missed it as well. And I don't miss you guys, though. You guys are kind of... Yeah, there's just something about you guys. Anyway. Ow! And there's also a swamp over here. Okay, you know what? I guess we gotta do the funny render distance change once again. You know, I do see something over there. But I am almost positive that that is not a village. Yeah, well... Even though that may not be a village and it's probably going to be a witch hut of sorts, I think that is really... realistically, the only direction I really can go, so there we go. More bad ideas, here I go. You know, it's been quite a while since the last time I actually have traversed in any fashion a swamp whenever it comes to this. Wow, the water is extremely dirty down here. So we have frogs over here, which is super cute. I actually haven't seen them yet. Like, I've seen them from, like, other YouTube videos, but I haven't actually gotten up close to them and saw them myself. They're adorable. Aww. What happens if I do this? Oh, I was going to punch out the lily pad under it. Never mind. Alright, well, anyway, I'll let the frogs be there and do their thing. So, I think I was right. That is definitely a witch hut, right? And whatever. Again, full of bad ideas. Let's check it out. Even though it might lead to my demise because witches are no joke. Okay, well, there's a witch right there. But I'm sure we can just sneak past and get right in there. You know, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine, I think. You know? This is such a good idea, actually. You think it's a bad idea, but no. You see, that's where you're wrong. Because this is actually ingenious. You're watching a genius at work right now. Okay, there's literally nothing in here for me. Other than the witch just chilling in there. What beautiful nose you have. I don't actually want anything from you. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here immediately. I need to run. Fast. In the opposite direction of the witch. Whatever. You know what? We're gonna go get some kelp real fast. I think in the next episode, though, I'm going to already find a village, and I'll tell you guys where I am and all that whatnot, and tell you guys all the progress I've made since the last time I saw you guys, which might actually be a significant jump in progress, because you guys saw me die, right? And then the next time you guys see me, I'll hopefully get a majority of my stuff back that I once had, spawn a new world on a new seed, and then we kind of go from there. But unfortunately, yeah, I perished. I died horribly. So, with that one, unfortunately, we're going to have to go ahead and call this episode over. So, thank you guys all so much for watching. I will see all of you guys in the next one, where hopefully we are either going to be even further set back somehow, which, I mean, there's not really another way for me to get set further back, or we'll be extremely successful, which is the more likely case. But nonetheless, thank you guys all so much for watching this video. I had a blast recording it nonetheless, even though I did perish. It is fine. I'm genuinely A-okay. It's unfortunate, but I am A-okay. So thank you guys all so much for everything. And bye-bye!